as per constitutional speech and what that means. Josie, the red-headed libertarian who hosts Spaces with Josie. You can watch the live show on timcast.com, members only. But so here's how this works. Josie hosts periodic Twitter Spaces. You should follow TRHL Official on X/Twitter, where she interviews people over Twitter Spaces. If you want to watch the video version, because the Twitter Space is always free, there's a video version where you can see Josie live on camera, and we have that on timcast.com for members. It's just kind of the bonus where you get to watch the video component of it. We're trying to figure out some way to like make it more than just a Twitter Space, but it is available on Twitter, on X. Josie is a revolutionary journalist. And I don't mean like she's engaging in revolution. No, she covers greatly the Constitution, Independence, Revolution. And she broke down constitutional speech. So I'd like to play this so we can get an understanding of what it really means. What it really means that we're going to have free speech.
So I just wanted to help kind of clarify that for some listeners who might have questions. So the speech and expression, which are not given protections in America under the First Amendment, include incitement, defamation, fraud, obscenity, CP, fighting words, and true threats. The government does have power to make blanket regulations on speech, including time, place, manner. That's usually done in the form of permits. And when it comes to slander and libel, those are defamation adjacent and need to be proven, as there's no such thing as a false opinion under the First Amendment, only a false fact. But many times, by the time the due process is through, the damage has already been done. I mean, we saw that with the Me Too movement, particularly with Justice Kavanaugh. We saw that with Alex Jones, the Tates, Nick Sandmann, and Kyle Rittenhouse, where the kind of propaganda machine took over, and truth was lost for a period of time. So when it comes to obscenity, that's the hardest constitutional violation to prove when it comes to the expression of that, because it has kind of a standard of I know it when I see it. So there is something called the Miller test to determine whether something is deemed legally extreme. So I hope that helps.
Yeah, so we're not doing drag queen story time here. We're not calling for violence. We're not hacking websites. We're promoting freedom. That's why we're censored.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, excellent breakdown. I think it's very important because the reason I wanted to make sure that was included in this, one, shout out to Josie, but more importantly, you are going to hear a lot of lies. Right now, there's a big story happening. Another big component of the victories we're having. Saturday Night Live mocked Rep. Elise Stefanik.